Hello and welcome to my channel. Hi, I am Hot Mess Ness MUA. I used to be formerly known as Vanessa Timbreza on my channel, and I recently changed my name. I figure I can get away with it now when my channel is small, but I'll maybe do a whole video if anyone cares to know why I changed it. There's a good reason. So I am jumping on the wagon of favorites. This is my first ever favorites video. I don't know if I will have a favorites every month. I might do it seasonally because I buy a lot of stuff, but I'm trying to minimalize. I want to be more like Kimberly Clark. And as far as the makeup is today, if you want to see how I created this, I will make sure I leave that here because it's a collab video, and you know, when I put this out for July, you'll be like, hey, I like your makeup. And I'll be like, hey, check it out here. So this is my first ever favorites and fails for the month of July. So I love indie brands. If you kind of shop through any of my previous videos, you'll see that a lot of my items are usually indie. And there are a couple of reasons for this. Number one, indie quality tends to be very, very good. Number two, their customer service. And number three, because they are directly infused with the customer, they're constantly looking to make what you want. So if I came to an indie brand and was like, oh, I really like this highlighter by this brand, a lot of times they can duplicate those kind of things just for you, and a lot of the items that I get are hand pressed and whatnot. So I'm gonna jump into my monthly favorites. A lot of them indie. Let's start with skincare. I have been using the Ordinary skincare for about 4 months. I know you guys have seen this. They've been popping up a lot on the socials. Is this more in focus? Would it be better if I came closer? Is this? The struggle. Maybe I'll pop closer, you know? Let's get a little closer. There we go. Okay. Hi, YouTube. The Ordinary, I have most of their serums, but I really like the Buffet, and it's a peptide serum. And I like their rose hip seed oil. It's 100% rose hip seed oil. Usually when I buy this, it costs me like 20 bucks, and from the Ordinary, it's like under $6. I will leave the price points as I do. And then I also like their advanced retinoid 2%. So if you want detailed videos on how to use these things, so check mine. I kind of use my skincare according to my skin's needs. I don't necessarily do some of these every day. I do use the Buffet every day, twice a day, and I use my organic rosehip seed oil either to blend my foundation in or at night. So it's a good moisturizer, and it's a great like antioxidant. So the price point is right. They're amazing. Next up for moisturizer, I've been using the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a cream. It smells really good. It smells like citrusy. You can see that I've almost gone through the whole thing. I will be repurchasing, and when I do, I usually, because it's not cheap, I get it on Beautylish, and I do like a big order. So usually I do like the 3 payment plan, so I'll get my cream, and then I usually get some Goss brushes and some other things that I might have wanted, and then I pay for it in 3 months, and then by the time I'm out of something, I order again, and it's paid off. So the Confidence in a Cream Moisturizer, I really like it. Next up for my along the same lines, because I buy on Beautylish, is this brush. It is dirty. I'm not going to wash it for the sake of the video because I use it every single day. This is a Goss airbrush, and it is such an interesting kind of brush. I use it every single day. It is in every one of my videos since I got it. And it's like my finishing brush. Like, I dust my face with whatever powder I'm using, and it blends everything so I look like it's skin instead of bronzer, blush, highlight, etc. It's $35. It is a limited edition brush, but it is still on the site. So if you ever buy one luxury brush for yourself, this is the one. I love it so much. Then I also got some of the Goss eye set brushes. Mine are dirty, but I am loving them. Like, this is the number 19 and the 20 especially. So if you don't want to buy the whole set because it is pricey, you could pick up individually, but I would suggest the 19 and 20, especially if you like to do detail work or have hooded or semi-hooded eyes. They are incredible. Let's bounce to lips. I always have issues with lips because my lips get dry. And sometimes I stay way too many hours that are natural because I work swing shift at my job. And sometimes I get insomnia and then I don't sleep. And one of the things is my lips get super dry. So I have been using the Bite Beauty Agave Lip Mask at night. But if I'm having a moment, this stuff, it's so good. It's really thick. They have a lot of natural ingredients. I don't want to waste any, but let's see if I can get some up for you. Ooh, there we go. It's kind of like thick, like Vaseline, but it's not Vaseline. I noticed the difference. So if you're one of those people that's like, oh my God, dry lips and all of these treatments don't work, get yourself some Bite Beauty. Just got this one. It's the Jouer Essential Lip Enhancer. I think it's $16. It's a little pricey for a lip balm, but it's a beautiful formula. I use this all during the day. It's got a little bit of a shine to it. The other thing is I don't like to wear this before I eat because it tastes a little like you're eating lip balm. But it's a really good one. So between the two of them, like I use the Bite Beauty at night and this one during the day unless my lips are really hating me. And they have all different kinds of colors. This is just like the main one, but then they have like a champagne-y looking one. But this one, really good, like it. Give Me Glow Cosmetics. They have some of the most pigmented matte eyeshadows I've ever seen. But what I'm really impressed with is her like shimmer shades. This is my palette because I'm part of her monthly subscription box. It's not a subscription box that you can sign up for and automatically debit. You have to be on the site on the 1st whenever she's releasing to get these. But these shimmer shades were from the June and July boxes. Look at those. I mean, like, gorgeous pigmentation. What? I know, they're amazing. Now these two were limited. This one was from the June and this one was from July. But you can check out her other shimmer shades and sometimes they come back in stock. And like I'm telling you guys, you can communicate with these brands. These brands listen. So this one is called Tropical Tan and this one was called Yellow Rose. So really beautiful. I mean, her matte shades are like crazy pigmentation. Crazy, look at that. That's a little swoopy-doo. Look, I know. Then in the last box, I got one of her highlighters and they're just really, really pretty. I mean, look at that packaging. Aww, this one is a little bit more buildable. Like you can put it on and build up, and this one's called Tropical Nights. Sometimes if there's any product left over from the boxes, she does sell them on the site. So go check out Give Me Glow. You can always message her and be like, oh my gosh, I saw Hot Mess Nest video and I need some of this stuff. And maybe, just maybe, she'll have it. Up next is one of my favorite brands of all time. This is Looxi Beauty. This is my palette in general. But she just released the Bronze Bombshell and I have been using this particular row nonstop. So this row is the Bronze Bombshell. If you want to see, I did a video of swatches of these, but all of June when I'm feeling lazy but I still want something, I have been wearing these. So I will take, you know, a bronzer for my crease and then I'll just pop on like maybe this one or this one. I mean, they're all different kinds of shades of bronze and they're beautiful. What is the pinky one? I think this one is like Skinny Dip or something. But they're so pretty. They're foiled magical wonderfulness. She also came out with some new duochromes. You can check those out too. I don't have those in front of me, but we're talking about favorites. So June, these bronzy shades, and if you're tan, I faked my tan. So another thing that is new to me for June is the Jouer Springtime in Paris palette. I wasn't gonna pick this up, I'll be honest with you. I was like, okay, another neutral palette. But when I put these on my like crease, and the blendability of these is crazy. Now, I just, you know, did a little quick swatch, but I just was like, what? Really, really creamy, really beautiful, blends beautifully. Love this, enough that I put myself on the wait list for Beautylish to let me know when the neutral mattes come out, because if they're the same formula, I'm all about it. So really good little palette. It's like slim. You put it in your purse, because that's what I do. I would suggest it. Okay, so all at once, Jouer also came out with their Skinny Dip line, their eyeshadow palette, Skinny Dip collection, whatever. That is sold out on Jouer's website, but you can still get it on Dermstore and on Beautylish. But with that collection came Skinny Dip highlighter and Tropez Liptopper and Pamplemousse. Now, Jouer's liquid lipstick formula is not my favorite out on the market. It's nice, but I am a Jeffree Star girl until I tried this one. This is Pamplemousse. Oh my goodness, you're so pretty. I wore this in my mermaid look. Under the sea, under the sea. It was the first time I put it on my lips, and I was like, this is incredible. Now I love Jouer's lip toppers, and this new shade, Tropez, is no exception. I think that all of the lip toppers that she comes out with should be permanent because they are so cool. And I'll be sad when they're gone, you know? It's like, oh, this one's completely sold out. So there's some things that you're like, no, don't make that limited edition. Make that forever. And it smells so good. Let's just put a little bit in the center of the lippy here. Favorite highlighter across the board, wearing it every day, wearing it right now, on top of my Starry Glow, is the Jouer Skinny Dip. Now you'll have to excuse the way that mine looks. There is a con to these things. They are very, very fragile, and very, very fragile. So this has been repressed, but I love this one enough that I will rebuy this. I will rebuy this, and I love it. My citrine also shattered. That one was my favorite, but now it's this one because this one is more natural looking, and then I take a little citrine over the top. So let's just give you a little swirly do. You can see it's here, and we'll go here. It is so stinking pretty. Z palette just released some new Z palettes, and this one is the rose, and it's so pretty. I wish they would have made this one in the extra large size, but I haven't decided what's going in here yet. I think it might be my new Divina shades, but these are so awesome. It had to be one of my favorites because it's so pretty. And so far, Z palette is one of my favorites in the market for holding my babies. There have been a lot of different companies that have come out with things, and the Makeup Forever ones are great, but they're heavy. They're really heavy. So if you're doing professional makeup, that's great, that's fine. But if you're just bringing something along with you, you know, like to do your makeup at work like I do, it's heavy. So this, love this. And I got a couple of the other ones, but this one, design, I absolutely love. Another one of my new favorite things, this is from the brand Scrunchie. I know it's a visor, but you know, I don't want to keep my face baking in the sun, and it fits on like oh so comfortable, and you can like arrange it how you want, and it's scrunchy material, so it's like a headband. And I love this, it's awesome. But when I'm chilling in the sun and I want to protect my face from damaging UV rays, get what I'm saying? So that is another yes. I got it at Walgreens, love that. What I've been doing with it, because I wanted to use it all up, I know, you'd just be like, oh, I don't like it. And I'm like, no, I have to use it. I add a little bit of this to my foundation, and it just amps up a little bit of the glow, but it's not anything too crazy. So the Becca Backlight Priming Filter, that was a fail for me. I don't understand why everyone was like, oh, it's so good. I'm like, dude, it's not keeping my makeup on, and that's what a primer is supposed to do, right? It's not filling any lines, it's not doing anything amazing. So Becca, no. And so therefore, you dropped onto the floor and broke into a million pieces. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. My very first favorites and flops or fails, if you will. If I find that I keep having products that are interesting enough to talk about, I will definitely let you know. Please don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. It does wonders for my channel. I am small. You know, leave a comment down below. What were your favorites for the month of June? Is there something that you're like, oh, that's awful, I don't want it, I don't like it? Let me know, so maybe I can save some money too. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye.
I'm gonna take this off now, because, I mean, this would be a fail, because I only put it on 2 hours ago. Come on, Walgreens.
That's good work, though. See you next month.
You get mad at your influencer because you're like, hey, it's not amazing. Well, maybe it's amazing for them.